Away we go with the first race of the day. The Mini GP riders making their way up the hill. Long off-cambered right-hander. And it's a good, clean start. One rider left behind on the grid, but the rest of the grid away perfectly. The lead is now coming down the hill towards the carousel section. And you'll see some riders very much braver on the braking than others as they go through the carousel up towards Devil's Elbow. This really difficult off-cambered section. Looks like a bit of an S's, and they wind their way through into Devil's Elbow, one of the slowest parts of the track in this very technical section. And so lap number 1 is completed, and our leaders already starting to break away from the rest of the field, making their way up towards the first corner. Looking up into the top corner now, at the very top of the bank, Chloe Jones running very well, number 15, making her way down towards the carousel. Ryan Frost, Taylor Rose also in there as well. So Chloe Jones makes her way around the carousel, heading towards one of the tail enders. Ryan Frost goes charging through the first corner up the hill, but this very close battle for second place with Chloe Jones. With the green machine right on the tail, rest of the field charging through. Chloe Jones going through the top corner, just a few seconds down on the race leader Ryan Frost, who's making his way down the hill towards the carousel. And here we can see just how close the battle is for second place. But Ryan Frost still leads the way. So Chloe Jones holding on to the second place. All the battle now for second place. Ryan Frost, meanwhile, making his way up towards the final corner and looks very strong indeed. He comes charging around the final corner, past the checkered line, I should say, and through the first corner, back up the hill. The battle, though, still raging for second place. Chloe Jones just holding off the third place rider as they go through the first corner, and they're side by side up the hill. Back marker in front, though. They're going to have to be careful. But it looks like they nip around the outside of the tail end. You can see just how close they go through that top corner, and the battle still raging for that second place. Ryan Frost still the leader, going through the carousel just a few seconds ahead, and now making his way up towards the second half of the lap. Jones still holding on to that second place. Ben Watson, Lewis Jones, Max Hardy in there as well. The battle for second going through the S's. They thread their way past the tail ender. Ryan Frost comes round the final corner, past the finish line to start another lap, and looking in great form as he makes his way through the first corner. Chloe Jones makes her way past in second place. We'll get the third place rider's name in a moment, right on the tail there as they go up the hill. Ryan Frost, number 24, leads them down the hill towards the carousel. Chloe Jones pulling away slightly in second place in that very close battle. But Ryan Frost, your race leader, on the second half of the lap now, heading his way towards Devil's Elbow. Through the S's, this really tricky off-cambered section on the right-hand side of the track. And Frost, nice and gently through Devil's Elbow. Chloe Jones, number 15, just a few seconds behind as Frost comes round the final corner. 24, your race leader, looking very strong indeed as he goes back up the mountain. Missed the apex slightly there, but didn't lose too much time. The battle still rages for second place, though, as they go through the first corner and charging up the hill. Looks like Max Hardy in there as well, number 77, also well placed, and the rest of the top 10 go charging through past the finish line. The leaders at the top of the hill now, with Ryan Frost coming down towards Carousel around that long left-hand section, and back up the hill they go. Jones pulling away slightly now in second place. But Ryan Frost now picking his way through some of the tail enders as he goes past the finish line into the first corner. Now has a clear track in front of him. Jones still in second place, coming under a lot of pressure from the third place rider. Max Hardy also well placed as the rest of the top 10 go charging through past the finish line now. Breaking away from the rest of the field as Ryan Frost goes through Carousel, that left-hander, and back up the hill. Jones still in second place. And Ryan Frost takes the checkered flag for the first race of the 2017 season. Great win there for Ryan Frost. Looks like Chloe Jones just about holds on to second place. Very closely fought race. Mini GP drawing to a close. Pit Bike 160 Group B are in the waiting zone, and they'll be underway in just a few moments' time. This is the second race of the day for Mini GP. They're making their way around the first corner with Ryan Frost leading the way. Not by much, though, with Chloe Jones in second place. Taylor Rose in third. And Taylor Rose, the rider who had that fantastic battle with Chloe Jones in the first race, I should say. And Ryan Frost really started to run away with things in the first race. They're coming down towards Carousel now. And Ryan Frost, number 24, leads the way from Chloe Jones in second, Taylor Rose in third. The top three starting to break away slightly from Ben Watson and Kyle Tinker. Looks like Tinker may have moved up to fourth place. We'll confirm that in a moment. And in the first race, of course, Ryan Frost really ran away with things, but Chloe Jones has got the jump in second place, and Taylor Rose hanging in there in third place. So this second race potentially looks like it's going to be a lot closer than the opener, because here comes Ryan Frost with Chloe Jones in second. Taylor Rose just shadowing in third as they go up the mountain to start another lap, with Ryan Frost just glancing over the shoulder. And James Jackson here says, come on Taylor. That's presumably Taylor Rose in third place, 27. Just see him at the back of the shot there, coming down the hill into Carousel, with Chloe Jones actually starting to close up on Ryan Frost now. So Chloe Jones, who one of the few riders who seems to be running Ryan Frost close at times. Frost really had his own way in the first race, of course, but Chloe Jones is keeping the pressure on. You can't forget Taylor Rose in third place. There's Taylor just going through Devil's Elbow now, as Chloe Jones really starts to ramp up the pressure now on Ryan Frost. They come into the first corner. Chloe Jones goes down the inside of Ryan Frost, but Frost's got the momentum on the outside going up the hill, and Ryan Frost holds on to the lead. Taylor Rose in third from Ben Watson, Kyle Tinker, Harris Beach, Rossi Brown in seventh place. Then Samuel Laidlow and Corey Tinker rounding out the top 10. It looks like Max Hardy's gone through into 10th place, battling away with Corey Tinker, but all the action at the front now as Ryan Frost tries to pull away. They go round the outside of the tail ender. Ryan Frost leads, Chloe Jones in second, Taylor Rose just a little bit further back. And everyone's getting behind this mini GP race. We've got support here for Taylor Rose, still there in third place. Not too far behind this battle for the lead as Chloe Jones really starts to close up on Ryan Frost now, and Chloe Jones getting the support on social media. And this is where Chloe's quick, tries the inside again, but Ryan Frost got the line covered through that first corner. And it seems to me that Chloe Jones is definitely quicker on that first corner, or in the lead up to that first corner. Just trying to find an opening though. Ryan Frost holds the lead, but down they go, side by side into Carousel. Ryan Frost just about holds on to the lead. The lead is coming out of Carousel now. Ryan Frost on the outside there. Chloe Jones again trying to have a peek down the inside, try and snatch the racing line away. They're coming down towards Devil's Elbow now. Only 0.2 of a second covering these two riders on the first lap. Here they come through Devil's Elbow up towards the final corner, and Chloe Jones tries again. This is where she's quick. She has a look down the inside of Ryan Frost, but can't quite make the pass stick. They go into the first corner, nothing at all between the first two. But Chloe Jones does seem quicker on that final corner section, but doesn't quite make the advantage pay off that time. Ryan Frost holds on to the lead. Taylor Rose in third place, Ben Watson fourth. So just to run through the remainder of the top 10, we've got Taylor Rose in third place from Ben Watson, Harris Beach, Rossi Brown, Kyle Tinker, Sam Laidlow, Max Hardy in 9th place. And side by side for 10th on the finish line here between Corey Tinker, goes round the outside of Fred McMullen. Back at the front though, Ryan Frost, the rider in shot now, leads the way, heading towards Devil's Elbow with Chloe Jones in second place. And Chloe Jones is not giving up in second. She starts to close up, and once again, this is where Chloe does seem to be quicker in this final corner. And she closes up again on Ryan Frost. They head towards the finish line now. Frost holds on. Chloe Jones just shadowing that rear wheel. I'm sure that Ryan Frost knows that she is there. Taylor Rose still shadowing in third place. There's a bit of a battle further down the field though. We're looking back towards, here they go up the hill now. We've got Ben Watson, Harris Beach, Rossi Brown, Kyle Tinker, all very, very close indeed. Max Hardy's on the move. He's in 9th place and goes down the inside of Sam Laidlow for 8th position. They're at the top of the mountain section now. Ben Watson clear in 4th. This is the battle now between Harris Beach and Rossi Brown into Carousel. And it looks like Beach just about holding off Brown with Kyle Tinker in there as well. Sam Laidlow. Max Hardy's on the charge. He goes up to 9th place and starting to close upon the rest of the field. Back at the front now, Chloe Jones takes the lead on the previous lap and goes up the hill in front of Ryan Frost. Here we are back in shot now on the live stream. And as you can see, there's number 15 We should see them coming down the hill now, down the inside of the back marker. Chloe Jones goes down the inside. Ryan Frost has a look around the outside going into carousel, but can't quite get close enough to take the lead. So Chloe Jones holds on to the lead, but Ryan Frost has a look down the inside. Ryan Frost retakes the lead as they make their way down towards Devil's Elbow. And let's see if Chloe Jones can fight back. This is an incredibly close race. Heading towards the closing stages very shortly, but Ryan Frost now has a look down the inside of the back marker. Chloe Jones squeezes through just in time. She had to lap that back marker then. And there they go through to complete another lap. Still a couple more laps to go in this race. Ryan Frost not giving up then and retakes the lead. Let's see if Chloe Jones can fight back. Taylor Rose, meanwhile, still shadowing in third place, not too far behind. Okay. I've got some confusion here though, because the race showing is finished on our timing screens, but still very much going. Actually, here comes the last lap board. So let's hope the timers sort this one out, because the race looks very much still like it's on, with Chloe Jones and Ryan Frost still scrapping away for the lead. Here we go up to the finisher now, and it's going to be the last lap this time round. So yes, it's just a glitch on the timing screens. The race is still on. Ryan Frost's lead. We have one lap to go in this race, and Ryan Frost leads him up the mountain for the final time. Chloe Jones, Taylor Rose in third from Ben Watson, Harris Beach. They're making their way down towards Devil's Elbow. Rossi Brown, Kyle Tinker, Max Hardy, Sam Laidlow and Corey Tinker rounding out the top 10. Chloe Jones tries to go around the outside of Ryan Frost. Now they head down towards Carousel, but Frost has the racing line. Chloe Jones has a look around the outside, but can't quite get close enough to Ryan Frost. Half a lap to go in the Mini GPs, and they make their way back down the hill towards the finish line. Chloe Jones has one last chance now to try and get past the machine of Ryan Frost into Devil's Elbow for the final time. Back marker in the way though. They're going to have to nip past. Yes, they do. Into the final corner now. Here they go. And Ryan Frost punches the air as he crosses the line from Chloe Jones in second place. Just 0.2 of a second. And the two riders very sportingly giving each other the thumbs up there. That was a fantastic race. Taylor Rose brings it home in third place. It's going to be Ben Watson, number 120, in fourth position. So that draws to a close the Mini GP. The red flags are out now. The race has drawn to a close. We have got the medical car on the track. That rider down, I think, is trying to confirm how that, looking at the leathers, might be Max Hardy or Lewis Jones. I think it's Max Hardy, unfortunately, but the medical car making its way out onto the track now. One rider very sportingly popping there to make sure that rider's okay. Mini GP draws to a close. The red flag is out there on the final lap. There was an incident on that final lap involving one of our midfield riders, and let's hope that they're okay. We'll have to confirm what happens there, because that will go onto the countback. But the race has been officially called. So we've got a few moments before the next race gets underway, whilst the medical crews deal with the fallen rider at the end of that race. Next race of the day is the Pit Bike 160 Group B. They're on the line now, and they'll be underway in just a few moments' time. As I say, we have got a red flag situation. Just looking out the window here, the medical car is on the track dealing with the injured rider. So we'll take a few moments break, and we'll be underway very shortly with the next race of the day, which is Pit Bike 140 Group B. Just a few words out here. We've got to thank you to Steph Blackwell, who says well done to Ryan Frost. In fact, Ryan getting a lot of compliments here. James Jackson says great race, Chloe and Taylor. They certainly did very well. And Paul Hancock simply says Rhino. What a great race there. So as we've got a few moments quiet here at British Mini Bikes at Glan, Gors, whilst